Hello everybody, Gamer here back for some more Sonic Forces. So before I've completely finished this entire game, as you can tell by that flower sitting there, as this place is going to be overgrown and this will become history. So I am finally back, and this time we're going to finally do Episode Shadow. So Episode Shadow is a prequel title. We recommend playing through some of the main scenario before playing Episode Shadow. And by playing through the main scenario, I'm pretty sure they mean, just so you know, whether or not if Shadow was really on Dr. Eggman's side or not, or why the heck he was on Dr. Eggman's side, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, if you haven't seen the main story first, be sure to watch that, or be sure to play that yourself. Be sure to play this game yourself before you even watch my Let's Play. But anyway, with that said, we're going to finally be doing the prequel, which for some reason people have been playing this first before the main story, which, why would you play a prequel before the main story? A prequel is meant to be played afterwards. But anyway, here we go. So let's start a new game for Episode Shadow. So this is completely blind. This is an entire blind Let's Play. I don't know what to expect. I just know that it's a prequel title tying with Shadow's character, and we're also going to be seeing Infinite in this, from what I can tell. And I kind of know a few plot points, unfortunately, through like Twitter posts and whatever, about Infinite's character, but it doesn't matter. Hopefully this is still fresh and new. It's only 3 stages, so I should be able to cover this entire part in less than 30 minutes. So without further ado, let's do Episode Shadow. So it was 1 month before the Doctor took over the world. The first time I encountered him. Okay, so this is revolving...
Shadow, we've got a report from the Intelligence Division. They've located an unknown base of operations that seems to be totally outside the chain of command for Eggman's army.
Okay.
There's a large-scale troop presence, suspiciously large for a place with no strategic value.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without reason.
Definitely no. Definitely has to have a reason.
No kidding. And there's a rumor going around that old rotten Eggman has been developing some kind of new weapon. So...
Yeah. Looks like this won't be your garden variety recon mission.
Do it to it, Shadow. Omega went on ahead of you, so you can link up with him on site.
Alright, let's go, Team Dark.
I'm more than enough on my own. I'll handle things my way.
Omega said the same thing. You two go together like chili and hot dogs.
Cut the chatter. I'm on my way.
Okay. So here we go, Stage 1, City, Enemy Territory. I thought Green Hill was actually going to be our first stage, but yeah. I think we're going to be doing a City, Green Hill, and I think the forest level, I believe, because I know one cutscene from this game takes place in a forest level, I think, and it was kind of like heavily all over Twitter and whatever, so I'm guessing the last level is going to be in the forest area, and the second level is going to be Green Hill, like in the... teaser trailer that we were presented a month or so before the game was released. So here we go. Stage 1, City, Enemy Territory. And yeah, apparently this is actually going to be a harder difficulty if I'm correct, so wish me luck, I guess. Hopefully I can get this in under 30 minutes, because this is going to be one long part. I'm not dividing this.
That area is enemy territory. Keep going, Shadow.
Got it.
Alright. I got it. Out of my way.
Extermination proceeding without incident. No problems to report.
Extermination? This is supposed to be a recon mission. You can't go making a big scene.
You should have known better to send Omega on an off like this.
Yeah, exactly. Omega is more of the destructive type. He's not really the subtle one. Oh, heck, any of them are not really that subtle. Or Rouge is kind of subtle, but... Shadow and Omega, on the other hand, definitely not so subtle. And yeah, I can definitely see how this is a harder difficulty so far, but so far it's not too difficult.
Rouge, come in. Position coordinates lost.
That
Current
shit.
location unknown.
Omega, what's going on? Respond!
Oh, crap. Okay. I don't know what I should be worried about. Omega being down or not having one right. Oh, yeah. I remembered. Yeah, because when Tails was here, this is where Omega broke down. So I'm guessing this is going to be where Omega breaks down, and this is going to make Shadow rage or something as he tries to avenge Omega or something.
All sensors offline. Damage to parietal lobe region. Casualty report. Rouge fallen. Shadow to be eliminated.
Omega, what happened? What's going on over there?
Oh crap.
Unidentified system intrusion. Emergency withdrawal. IME 123 Omega. The most powerful.
Ah, shit, Omega, I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming for you, even though I know nothing is gonna fix you. And damn, I missed the last train. Okay. Alright, and damn it. I should have expected a platform to jump over. And shoot, I'm all the way back here, damn it. And, dang, missed it again. Really? Damn it? I could say damn it because Shadow says it in his own game. And, shit, really? Those goddamn spiky balls. Okay, and I'm guessing this is about the town square area that Omega is, right? And I totally botched that since I died 3 times there. That totally sucked, but oh well. At least I got a few red star rings.
The world's most powerful robot is no more a challenge than crab meat. As I suspected, this power is without peer. It is the ultimate strength. And still more wonderful, a not-so-tall, dark, and brooding guest has arrived. I've been waiting for you, Shadow.
Not so tall, dark, and brooding guest. Okay, interesting way to describe Shadow.
Tell me what you did to Omega.
Weaklings like him are of no consequence. Come now, Shadow. A long-awaited reunion, and still you spout such nonsense.
I don't know you. And the only thing of no consequence around here is that big mouth of yours.
I suppose you would think so. Yes. I am infinite. You say you do not know me, and yet I remember you so very well.
Okay, so I'm guessing that cutscene that I've been seeing on Twitter, I haven't really watched it fully, but I'm guessing that cutscene that people have been showing on Twitter is a flashback. So I'm guessing we're getting a flashback within a prequel or something.
To you, it was simply another in a long list of Eggman faces you tore down without a second thought.
Yeah, and I have no regret doing so. So, a couple of months ago. Okay, so this is before Infinite starts wearing a mask, right? So, a couple months ago. Okay, so Mystic Jungle, Eggman's facility. Okay. So, this takes place prior to the city, and this is where we're going to be meeting up with Infinite before he takes the mask, or before he wears the mask, or before he uses the power of the Phantom Ruby, I suppose.
We've got an intruder. Shadow has entered the facility. Defense Squad Jackal has already been completely annihilated. All available troops, intercept that blasted hedgehog by any means necessary.
Of course, it wouldn't be a harder difficulty without this.
To get the best mercenaries around, and he's still totally wrecked the defense squad. Shadow.
Yes.
Should have hired some defense squads for the defense squad. Hey, Doctor.
Ah, shit. They had to put spike balls on the slide, as if going down the slide wasn't hard enough.
Shadow.
Should have hired some defense squads for the defense squad. Hey, Doctor.
God damn it. Now, this is probably going to take me a while, guys.
And he's still totally wrecked the defense squad. Shadow.
Yes, okay, so go left instead.
Squads for the defense squad. Hey, Doctor.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, I'm okay, surprisingly. But I managed to get one rain, or 1 star rain, so I can't complain.
He's getting deeper and deeper into the facility. That computer running analyses in the core is invaluable. One of you idiots, stop that hedgehog now!
Shit. Missed a star rain, damn it. Get it. Get this. Thank you. And I missed the second one. Don't freaking die.
Shadow is still alive? At least the analysis of the stone was completed yesterday. But no! I still can't let this facility be destroyed. Is there anyone left out there?
Well, I don't see any jackals, but sure, I guess I killed them all. Unless, of course, you put them inside of robots like you do with the other animals.
It's like this place is important. No wonder the cannon fodder has been putting up a fight.
Okay, I actually really like the way that Shadow's levels are designed. I mean, there's definitely a lot more gimmicks that make it obviously hard, but I don't know, I seem to find these levels to be somewhat bitterly designed than Sonic's, to be honest. I mean, that's not saying a lot, to be honest, but... Okay, here we go, Infinite, where are you?
Hey, you! You know you can hear me. You're captain of Squad Jackal, aren't you? Your squad was useless. Go clean up their mess already!
Yeah, I got it. You destroyed my squad. I'll show you why they call me the ultimate mercenary. Take this! What?
Yeah, don't f with Shadow. Ultimate mercenary, huh?
Worthless. Don't show your pathetic face around me ever again.
I'm shaking. Me. Afraid. Pathetic. Me. He's calling me weak. No, I am not weak. I'm not weak. I am not weak.
Wow, someone really has a bad temper tantrum. And this is where he finally puts on a mask and goes, okay, give me that ruby power you were talking about.
That day, I gave up my own unsightly face. I let go of the old me, the one that was so weak, so that I could become stronger. And then, at last, I obtained the power. The power to make all yield to my will. I was reborn!
Okay, so back to 1 month before Dr. Eggman took over the world, okay? Okay, so...
I've only become what I am because of you. Yet you don't remember. But I suppose that's the way it goes.
Okay, so, even though they didn't show it on screen, I suppose that Shadow took out most of the Jackals and whatever of the Jackal Squad, because, yeah, if you look at the comics, apparently there was a Jackal Squad, or, yeah, like a Jackal Squad that joined Dr. Eggman, and Infinite, who is the ultimate mercenary, decided to join him, but... yeah, pretty much all of his Jackals, I guess, were either wiped out, killed, or whatever the heck Shadow did to them, or whatever the heck happened to him, and I guess for him to experience, you know, fear and weakness and whatever is something that he doesn't want to face, so to gain this ultimate power for pretty much a guy who is pretty much a psychopath to begin with, it kind of makes sense. I mean, I can't say it's a weak backstory. I mean, even when it comes to, like, you know, bullies or villains in general, they always gain power, so it's not really a weak backstory.
It simply means that the old me was too weak, too pathetic to remember. And now you've become nothing more than an insect, waiting to be crushed underfoot.
Yeah, well, you better not create replicas of me, because if so, then I'm gonna kick it in the back of the head.
Thanks to this limitless power I have obtained, I have become unstoppable. Take this!
Oh, shit. Virtual reality, Green Hill. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go into some trippiness or whatever. So Omega was taken down here. We get a flashback of Shadow facing up against Infinite when he was just a jackal before putting the mask on. Alright, let's do stage 3, virtual reality. Okay, and this is what was shown on YouTube on Sonic the Hedgehog's official YouTube channel. So,
Shadow?
Here we go.
Shadow! Shadow, do you read me?
Yes.
That guy. What happened to Infinite?
Huh? What are you mumbling about, Shadow? You okay? Anybody home? We're going to pick up Omega. He was destroyed 3 months ago, remember? Get it together.
Ah, shit. 3 months ago, okay. And it was 6 months that Sonic was captured, so... is Sonic already captured by then or something? Okay. Let's keep going and try to resolve this. And okay, I think we're getting to the point of where the trailer started, so the end shouldn't be that far. I can't see where I am. Everything is so cluttered on the screen. And wait for that to go away and get this red star rain. Whew. Okay, so far so good. I know I could be going fast through this like in the trailers, but I want to take it slow and try to get as much of the red star rains as I can. And I probably should have home attacked that one so that way I can just get through this area. Okay. So far so good. I can definitely say I'm really liking Shadow stages, even though if it's just the 3.
Destroyed. But there's no sign of it here.
Sure seems that way. Probably because it never really happened.
What?
Affirmative. I have never known to be defeat.
Omega?
I am not defeated. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not
Oh, this is an illusion. That is...
What is this?
This is all just an illusion. So that's not really Rouge, and that's not really Omega. That is definitely Infinite screwing with Shadow's head. That is just so messed up. Okay, move out of the way so I can home attack that robot. Ah, shit. Ah, damn it. Pick up a rain, please. Oh, jeez, I thought I was going to get hit there. Okay, so far so good. We should be nearing the end because I saw part of this in the trailer. Okay, let's wait for our timing. Okay, there we go. Kind of botched up the ending there, but oh well. At least we got to the end. Didn't die once for that one, so that's pretty good, and it's a B rank. Yeah, definitely going to have to work hard to get that one, and I only missed 1 red star rank.
Where? I'm back here. No. Is this an illusion?
This is reality, Shadow. Your reality. I didn't expect to see you come back alive, but you must admit, it was a truly wonderful show, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I gotta give you that. That was a really great show.
This power, before we've even tuned it, just as I thought, it is unrivaled. Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
Sonic? What are you plotting?
What the hell?
What is this? Stop! Where do you think you're going, Infinite?
Kinda wish we were seeing this in an actual cutscene as opposed to via radio.
Shadow? Shadow! Finally, the connection's back. What are you doing?
Rouge?
Forget it. Get away from there as soon as you can. There are explosions going off all over. The facility's about to collapse.
Withdrawing now. What's the meaning of all this?
Ah, shit. Just get out of there, Shadow. On a certain day in Green Hill, Eggman's army launches a savage attack. Okay.
Rouge, are you telling me the truth?
What's the point of lying about it? Eggman got a beat on Sonic and mounted a massive assault. I mean, sure, A for effort, but it's nothing to worry about. We've got the advantage now. Sonic is there too, so I don't think it's a big enough deal for you to head out.
Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
Yeah, I was able to defeat you along with Ron, so blah 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 blah.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without...
Shadow, this is not good. Hurry, get over there.
Wow, I really love this drama.
What is it, Rouge? What happened?
Okay, so I guess we get to see from Shadow's perspective on what happens here. Alright, this is pretty awesome.
Is everyone okay?
We are, thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close, though, pal.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece!
Huh? Shadow, it's you? Zavok! Metal! Chaos!
So we pretty much have already seen this in the main story at the beginning. So what's different?
This guy is faster than Sonic! No, wait! It's something else. Gotta scan him and figure this out.
What are you? How are you doing? Go!
Nice.
Tails? I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Go! 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 Running out of time here, Tails! Go!
God, that is brutal no matter how many times you watch it.
Sonic!
Okay, so we just see the cutscene again. We don't even see Shadow there. And that's it? Is that actually it? Okay, I expected a little bit more of a conclusion than just seeing the very second cutscene of the game, but yeah, apparently that is it. That was episode Shadow, so enemy territory where Omega eventually gets taken down, and then we go to Eggman's facility where we see a flashback of Shadow going up against the Jackal Squad, and of course the ultimate mercenary who eventually becomes Infinite, and then of course going through a virtual reality of Green Hill, and yeah, that's actually pretty much it. That's all that there is to this DLCs, but it was actually pretty interesting. And my verdict on it, I'll definitely give this like a 7 out of 10, like a 7 out of 10. Like, it definitely is a pretty good DLC for the most part. These stages are actually pretty fun, and they definitely do have a little bit more difficulty, but there's definitely a lot more interesting strategy than some of the modern stages from the main game. And, yeah, I guess the only thing that's really left to do is to pretty much collect the red star rings and whatever those other things are after you collect those red star rings, because, yeah, there's actually something else after you collect those red star rings. But yeah, apparently that's it for episode Shadow. So when I continue, yeah, I just continue with those stages. So yeah, that was episode Shadow, guys. So I hope you really enjoyed that. And yeah, I guess I could see how some people can say that backstory is pretty weak as far as like a backstory for a villain goes. But honestly, when you think of most villains or bullies in high school or all that sort of stuff, honestly, the idea of them trying to gain power because they don't want to have fear or they don't want to be weak or whatever is really not that uncommon. And honestly, I don't think it's as much as a weak backstory. I just kind of wish that we saw more of the Jackal Squad itself as opposed to having to look up the comic in order to know about the Jackal Squad. But yeah, there's definitely missed opportunities in this game for sure, which is why it holds it back from being a perfect game, but I can't say Infinite was a bad villain. I definitely really do enjoy Infinite as a villain. He's definitely the best villain that we've had since Merlina from Sonic and the Black Knight, since any villains from that point on were pretty much bland or just simply okay. Like, Dark Gaia was bland, the Time Eater was just meh. And then, of course, the Deadly Six just had so many missed opportunities, with maybe the only interesting one being Zaz. But yeah, Infinite was definitely a really fun villain, even if they didn't take the full potential to use Infinite to his full potential and whatever. But even if they don't take him to his full potential, Infinite was still a really fun villain, and I definitely hope they do bring him back, because as you saw in the cutscene after we defeated Infinite in this level, it seems like they keep his fate ambiguous, and I definitely hope that Infinite is still alive, because there's definitely more possibilities that they can have with the character. And yeah, so with that said, is there going to be any more Sonic Forces Let's Plays for me? That's really hard to say, because I did some S ranking here and there. So I S ranked this one, I S ranked this boss fight, and I don't think I S ranked Lost Valley from before, so I S ranked that. And I also collected all star reigns in this, and apparently upon getting all star reigns, you have to collect like these 5 somethings or whatever. I don't know, I haven't really played much to really test it out, and yeah. And as for my avatar character, so this is Ron. This was the character I was playing as through all of the story. So yeah, definitely love this guy for sure. And I did create a second avatar, which did give me a trophy. Didn't name this guy, and yeah, here's another thing. These Sanic shirts are actually real, guys. These are real shirts that are downloadable, and it's actually kind of hilariously funny in a way that these actually became official shirts. Now, the only downside with these shirts is that I can't carry my camera with them. So yeah, this is Ron in a Sanic shirt. And I think out of all these, he looks good in green. He looks good in green, and it doesn't break his code that he has to be a nudist. He's not wearing any pants, so there you go. This is what Ron looks like in a Sanic shirt. So yep, now that he's enjoyed this meme, let's go back to his camera. So there you go, guys. Kind of dragging this part out, but yeah, this was episode Shadow, and if I'm gonna do any more playthroughs of this, I think the only thing I can think of is that I completed all secret stages, like all 6 secret stages, which I completely S-ranked all of them, and I did get a trophy for them. However, there are extra stages. I'm not sure how many there are in total, if there's a total of 6 as well, but so far I haven't unlocked any more extra stages, so if I were to do any more gameplay videos of Sonic Forces, it might be covering the extra missions and whatever, like the remaining extra missions that are left, but until then, I really have enjoyed my playthrough of this game. I've really enjoyed it. There has been some missed opportunities. There's definitely some things that I do nitpick about, but I did enjoy this game as a whole. Episode Shadow was a good DLC. I kind of wish that they showed more of the Jackal Squad in this DLC and whatever, but I kind of hear a rumor that there's going to be more DLC content revolving around Infinite or Omega, whatever, and if that's the case, I definitely look forward to seeing that happen. But even if it doesn't happen, yeah, we don't get a movie of Shadow versing up against Infinite as a Jackal in the theater. That's sad. But yeah, really did enjoy this game as a whole. Episode Shadow was a good DLC, and again, my only major nitpick with Episode Shadow is that I wish they showed the other Jackals or showed more of the Jackal Squad and whatever. In fact, they pretty much keep Infinite's face hidden throughout the entire thing, despite the fact that they completely showed it in the comics and whatever. But whatever the case, I really hope that they do bring Infinite back in a future game and bring a lot more character to him. Like, he was a fun villain, and I really enjoyed him, and I don't regret using him for my Twitter, Facebook profile and whatever, but there definitely needed to be more character with Infinite, and I definitely hope that they do consider that when they bring him back again, because they did keep his fate ambiguous at the end, and I definitely hope the guy's alive and whatever, because I want to feel sorry for this character, and I don't know. Considering the fact that this became such a polarized game, who knows? We might actually get more of Infinite, and we might get a better Sonic game than Sonic Forces. So yeah, hope you guys have really enjoyed my playthrough of Sonic Forces. And again, if I do any more, it will be on the extra missions. Other than that, that was my Let's Play on Sonic Forces. So be sure to stay tuned for my non-spoiler and spoiler review of Sonic Forces. And all I can say is, fist bump, guys. Be sure to kill an entire Jackal Squad, and be sure to get one Jackal Squad so angry that he has to seek power. And who knows, you might even hire a blue nudist that carries a camera around with him. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. This is Nitz the Gamer, signing out.